Cricket is a game where choices matter. The moments of truth you face on the field define your character. These are the moments which make players turn into legends, and everything that they do get etched in the hearts and minds of fans for years to come. These are true men of platinum. Hi, I'm Archana Vijaya, and I'm happy to introduce one such man of platinum who's had his fair share of moments of truth. A player who's an invaluable member of the Indian team's batting arsenal, a man who's got principles on and off the field, the inimitable KL Rahul. In today's episode, let's find out who's making it to KL's League of Platinum Men. Hi KL, it's so good to see you as always. Thank you for taking the time out to do this.
Thank you, Archana. I love talking about cricket and I love connecting to my fans, and you know, a lot of fans do want to have the insight of what actually happens in the dressing room or what players go through. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to talk about cricket and give them that insight.
Indeed, and it's a perfect opportunity for someone like me to get to know you better. You know, KL, we hear the word teamwork being used a lot nowadays, and I'm sure there's much more to it, and I'm quite sure that it's easier said than done. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the word teamwork's been, you know, used quite a lot in sport or even just generally in life, and it is not as easy as it sounds, you know, especially when you're playing a team sport. There are 11 guys playing on the field, there are 5-6 of them sitting outside, and you know, all of us work really hard and to get to where we are, and then only 11 of us get the opportunity to play in the middle, and all 11 of us want to shine at the same time. All of us want to be match winners, and this is what we've all dreamt of, and this is our opportunity and moment to shine. But that's when the leaders in the team, or the guys who are more experienced, or the guys who realize that, you know, everyone wants to shine, but how
to make it all come together.
How to make it come together, how to make players in the dressing room and in the field, you know, get that sense of like inclusiveness and bring the team together. That's what becomes really important, and the teams that have players with that inclusiveness are the teams that do really well in international cricket.
You know, it's great that you're talking about inclusiveness, because it's extremely important now given your tryst with captaincy. How important is it in a leadership role like yours?
For me, I think firstly, I try to think as a player first, and when I've been part of any team that I've represented as a player, I think back to what I felt and where I felt that, you know, a captain could have been helpful for me, and I try and do that to the players in my dressing room. Obviously, being leader of the team comes with huge responsibility. You have to carry all the guys with you.
But as a captain, how do you maintain that balance between keeping a player part of the team but also letting him shine with the bat or ball?
I think that's where I've been very fortunate that I've played under some great leaders. Like I said, I've learned a lot from them, and they've set the way, or they've set the tone for captains to follow, and how exactly you need to you know, build a player or comfort him at times, or like you said, let him shine at times. So I've learned from the best, I feel, and I try and do what I've personally experienced with these great leaders, and I try and carry that onto my team. It's the most important thing is to connect with them at
every level.
At every level, but the most basic level, which is both of you are players and both of you are going through the same struggle, same journey. So that's what I try to do. That's what I try to keep things as simple as I can, because it's still something that's new. I've only been doing captaincy for the last 2 years, so I'm learning on the go. So yeah, these are a few things I've picked up and few values that I try and remind myself every time.
You know, you mentioned the best, learning from the best. So who comes to your mind when you say they're the best?
Who comes to your mind? Anyone who's watched the game.
Only one name.
Yeah.
Rahul Dravid, without a doubt. I mean,
yeah,
While winning means a lot in the present, I think shaping the future of Indian cricket is paramount. And I think Rahul Dravid has a key role to play in that, don't you think?
Absolutely. The great things he's doing with the under-19 cricket, with the India A cricket, he's part of the NCA now, and that's somewhere I've gone to when I wasn't in great form, or when I got dropped from the team. I went back to NCA. I went back to working with Rahul Dravid, and he's the best guy you can learn from, not just about cricket, but how you behave, how you handle on and off the field, and teamwork, and like I said, inclusiveness is something that reflects in abundance with Rahul Dravid. That's why, without a doubt, he will be part of my league of platinum. And
recently, in 2020, when we think about inclusiveness and actually stepping up to the plate, I think Ajinkya Rahane did a good job of that. Virat had to go home, and Ajinkya Rahane had to come up and actually be captain. And I think he really stepped up to the plate because he played a lot of newcomers at the time, and they won the series. I think that was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a series that will go down in the history of Indian cricket as one of the greatest victories and greatest series played. And like you said, when Ajinkya had to step up, we just lost the first game, and Virat had to go back because he had to be there for his wife and for his child. So we were one down in that series, and we'd lost quite badly the first game. So there was a lot of pressure. The way Jink stepped up, he brought a lot of calmness to the dressing room. He is a calm person, so the way he got the youngsters, there were, like you said, there were a lot of newcomers, a lot of guys who debuted in that series, so they didn't know much about international cricket, but the way he handled them, the way he that's perfect example of inclusive leadership, where he did well as well, but he also managed to take the other 10 guys with him, and we, like I said, one of the most famous victories. And I still remember I had to go back because I got injured, and I wasn't part of the last game, but I was part of the first 3 games. So I was watching this on TV, and all the youngsters and all the guys were so happy. They were doing the victory lap with the Indian flag, and in Australia. It made it all very sweet, and it was really heartwarming to see all these guys doing the victory lap.
Well, I have to say, even thinking about it is giving me goosebumps, because it was such a moment of pride for India, and watching all these youngsters shine was truly special. But hey, you're a man of platinum, and in true form, you're being extremely modest, so I'm going to turn the spotlight on you now. Tell us an instance where you had inclusiveness part of your arsenal to lead from the front.
I think in leading Punjab, I had to sort of bring that quality out a lot more, because like I said, captaining a team comes with huge responsibility, and I also, thinking back, I had the opportunity and the honor to, you never know who's going to be the next superstar in world cricket. So having them in my team as youngsters, and trying to give them that comfort and that platform to go and shine,
hone their capabilities.
Yes, which is very important as a leader. And I try and do what I've learned from few of the best leaders that I've played under, and the way they made me feel. I try and use that experience and get better on it, and try and make players in my dressing room feel inclusive. And I think it's one of the most important roles or a quality that a leader and a captain must have.
KL, it's been so inspiring listening to all these stories, but do you think I'd let you go away without my Yorkers? Hell no. Do you need to pad up? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Right. All for the win or all for the team?
All for the team. If you do that, you will end up winning.
Great answer. Yeah. Cricket for you is a team sport or a game for individuals to shine?
There is scope for individuals to shine, and if that happens, you do end up winning, like I said, but it's a team game.
According to you, what best describes inclusivity? A, sharing the spotlight with your team. B, giving equal and more chances to newcomers. Or C, being open to suggestions from a newcomer too.
It's a tough choice, but I think I'll go with the second option. Yeah.
giving equal and more chances to newcomers.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, speaking of inclusivity, do you share your food with your friends in the dressing room?
No, I don't.
Really?
No.
That's really mean.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm still working on this quality.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. All right, KL. So while you're well known as a team player on the field, you're equally well known as stylish off the field. So a few quick questions on your personal style.
Okay.
After match victory party, what accessory do you wear?
I have newfound love for rings. Did buy a lot of them recently, so yeah.
Right. And I have to say, this platinum chain that you're wearing is really cool. So what would you pair it with on a night out?
I think this is a beautiful piece, so it already stands out. I wouldn't want to wear something loud that, you know. So yeah, probably just jeans and a simple t-shirt. That's generally how I dress up, so.
Great choice. Thank you, KL, for those wonderfully candid answers. They were truly fantastic. And now I can't wait for the next episode where we discover another member of KL's extraordinary league of Platinum Men and discuss the rare qualities that set them apart. Until next time, this is KL Rahul and me, Archana, signing off.